Alright, we are back. Happy holidays, and do some early morning relaxation before anything really begins. Last time we left off, we collected the fake Umbra. Or at least we're calling it fake. No Da Umbra. Maybe it's a Dragon Break shenanigan going on here. Just get my phone plugged in. Let's try something shenanigan-y. We'll have to get Mantella to work first, though. And in the meantime, I guess I will freeze. Alright, it worked.
Huh?
You can't win
Last
this!
mistake.
Nice ropes. Is this the mythic Dawn cult you were telling me about?
Hey, I didn't ask you to magic me.
Friend, you always had an eye for good cloth. Yes, proper Dawn. We've ash died, lying against the cold. We keep the old flame warm where the snow bites.
Robes for rags. I only care what spills out of them. If he starts preaching, I cut the sermon short.
If this is the fashion show you promised, Archmage, I give the torch a 10 for warmth, a 2 for subtlety.
These rogues ham wrong. Not the clean kind of power. If our old friend wishes to keep fingers, he will not reach toward Archmage's foot.
Their authentic Mythic Dawn issue, 7th Eurocut Foil Scented Hands. Talk terms plainly, Zula. And no circles drawn in the snow.
So, what is the cult up to currently? Finally going to achieve your dream of a second Oblivion crisis?
Easy, friend. No gates, no crimson sky. Not out here in the teeth of the world. We keep embers, not bonfires. Copy, carry, whisper. Hooks first, blood lost.
If he is stalling, I'd open him from hip to heart and see what spills. Talk straight.
Books first, blood lost is exactly what murderers say when they've run out of knives. Any chance your whispers come with an address and visiting hours?
Start with names, sirs. Who hands you coin? If you lie, Jezargo will hear it in your breath before the snow hits the ground.
Tell you what, friend, I have this great Welkin stone. Some cultists in the Geralds wanted me to deliver it to you. What will it be used for?
Friend, that is a king's heart in a bottle. Not for gates. For measure. You bathe the lattice in it and the song holds steady even when the wind lies. A watcher that does not sleep.
He just said anchor and veil in a pretty coat. Where? Who tends it? And how many knives between here and there?
So, a very fancy paperweight that tells lies to other paperweights. Do you set it on a shelf labeled "Please don't explode," or does it come with candles and chanting?
I was bored and he wasn't helping much.
Next time warn me before you decide the interview is over. I prefer to clean the blade in my own time. not the storms.
H&H. Bored is a poor reason to dull good questions. Jezargo would have squeezed 3 names, and a route from him in 1 more minute.
Well, that's one way to file paperwork. Efficient, messy, and guaranteed to upset the clerk.
We needed his roots, not his blood in the snow. Stay with me, Zula. 2 breaths, then we move. I'm taking his satchel and tongue for signs of a vow. Janessa, buckets and wrists for stamps or keys. Jezargo, copy any marks and check his boots for road grit. Rumorin, eyes up for the partner who runs when the chanting stops.
What if I put on his robes? Try to sneak into the cult? That sounds fun.
Fun ends when the first zealot asks for a passage from the commentaries. Your armor screams not a believer. If you insist, we must the male hide the hood, and you speak only to give orders.
Disguise can work, yes, if scent and cadence match. Jezargo can lay a thin ward to mute the blades. Enthusiasm, and he will script 3 call and response lines on your palm. You forget, you cough.
I adore theater, but your current costume says Archmage of Stab School. Let me... Also pick a cult name. Preferably not Zula.
If we do this, we do it cleanly.
How do I look with these robes? I proper Dagon and Thew assist. How about dance as my cult name?
The cut suits you, but your stance still says hunter, not supplicant. Hunch the shoulders, dim the eyes, and keep your right hand off the sword. Dance is possible. If they press, say you keep the 4th.
Robes hang well once Jezargo muddies the hand, and adds ash to the collar. Dance is good if you remember the call. When asked what you seek, you answer. Path by blood, name by fire, door by razor. Do not improvise.
You look like you tithe on time and write very long letters to Dagon about your feelings. Dance works if you sell it with a tragic sigh. I will be your mute penitent cousin here to atone for literacy.
All right, let's proceed with caution then. I think this will be fun.
On is not dying because a zealot spots the wrong stitch. Walk soft, keep left, and if anyone calls for the razor, you let me answer.
Dan stays one step ahead, yes. Cesargo will hum the cadence in your ear. If it quickens, you cough and turn aside. If it stalls, you ask for the third flame. Simple.
That spell looks dangerous.
I'll trail to paces back looking repentant and underfed. If someone asks why I'm silent, I took a vow after an unfortunate pie incident.
Final tax, a muddied ring displayed hood low. Speak only when necessary, don't volunteer creed. If the chant shifts to blood for doors, we aboard on the word Juniper.
Well, so far they don't seem to mind us. Just let me know if you notice anything.
2 watchers ahead, 1 feigning prayer. The real knight is the one at your 2 o'clock. Wait on his heels. Keep moving, dance, and don't bless the bracious.
Chant is run by a half-beat, someone new is leading. If they ask the 4th verse, you answer 3rd on purpose. True believers will correct you. Spies will not.
There's a fresh smear of juniper lie on the left pillar at a boot that's never seen a pilgrimage. If anyone offers you wine, decline like you're fasting and let me take the cup.
Their ward smells of cheap glass fink. If it hums, we turn right, not left. Hands down, voice low, and if someone invokes the razor by name, you say you keep the 4th and ask where the steward keeps his key?
I don't like where this is going.
Lord, what are they digging here?
See the ring caught in the soot halos. That's a vessel pit. They're carving a bowl for a rite, not mining room for a body and 3 anchors. If they set the 4th, it becomes a door. We do not let them finish.
The watchers below are bored. Good. We drop to the catwalk, cut the rope to the winch, and bury their ritual under timber. Fast and quiet beats clever.
Each and age, there is Ashlai, Juniper, and cheap glass ink. Dagon's paint kit, yes, but the cadence hums like a borrowed lattice. Cesargo can sour it with 1 thin spark and a pinch of frost. On your word.
I vote we ruin their big bowls, steal the spoons, and leave us a note about kitchen safety.
Oh, that's an old Oblivion gate. This must be what they wanted the Great Welkin Stone to power.
It matches the ring geometry and its scoring. They mean to fake a gate by feeding a watcher, not tear the veil outright. If they slot a Great Welkin Stone, it becomes a beacon and a siphon. We cut the feet and blind the witnesses.
Yes, see the 8 lamp circle, and the 3 anchors. Missing the 4th. Chesago can sour the cadence now, then spark, frost pinch, then dance knocks the south lamp. The bull dies without screaming.
All we do with the clean weight, drop the winch, collapse the scaffold, and take the priest while they choke on dusts. Your call, Archmage. I already...
What was that?
The steward will not be leaving.
Come on!
Last mistake.
Never should have come here.
Feel my power!
Enjoy your last breath.
The gate has been activated!
Now that's how it's done.
Hack the collar first! I'm on the priest.
I just love this story. The passion, the characterization.
Shut the south lamp and keep the circle broken.
Cesargo has the breach. Holding one. Now then spark, frost pinch. Relay sounds in 3, 2, 1. Relina, step right on my count, then blind the anchor.
Copy that, dropping the winch rope. Scaffolding coming down, mine's out of the splinters. If anything that it pointy crawls through, I'm tripping it on the old slake.
Circle's life, but the feed is crooked good. Janassa, to steps clear, ward up. Dragonborn, do not stand in the chant, break the ring.
No, Deidre coming forth must have been a premature activation. We'll have to enter and take the sigil stone to close the gate.
Then we go and cut the heart, and get out before the air decides to eat us. I take point, you take the stone. If something speaks your name, ignore it.
Premature, yes, like a bell rung with no choir. Cesargo will hold the ward on the throat of the gate so it cannot close behind us. Touch nothing red that hums. Sigil stones like to bite.
Grant the sunrise stroll into oblivion. I'll trail you with a very brave face and a very ready ward. If we get separated, turn left at the screams and look for the sarcastic elf.
Rules now. Pair up Zula with me. Janassa with Rumorin. No bargains, no true names, no stepping into circles.
Well, at least it isn't Coldharbour this time. And I get to check Deadlands off my list of places I never wanted to visit, but was forced to list.
Keep your list short, and your stride shorter. Beat shimmers lie about distance. Trust my hand, not your eyes. Stone first, voices never.
Deadlands are tastes like old coins and temper. Jezargo will keep a ward on your back and count the pulses. When it hums twice, we turn left and do not argue.
Lovely place. Smells like a forge had a tantrum. If a scout asks for exact change, I'm paying in sarcasm and we're leaving.
No names, no deals, no second looks.
Well, at least I get some unique ingredients for my efforts. Can anyone tell me the effects of blood It's an alchemy.
Bitter coppery and volatile. In my notes. Purifies conjuration in small drafts. Weakens resist fire when oversteeped, and pairs with void salts for a nasty lingering damage health. Do not boil it. Steep warm or it turns to useless ash.
Mix with scamp skin for a clean summoning focus, yes. And with nightshade it makes enemies' veins feel like glass. Jezargo advises cork fires only. Deadlands are... It's working on it.
Also excellent for staining maps and terrifying librarians. If you want something less dramatic, cut it with snowberries and you get a tame fortify that doesn't set your tongue on fire.
Save a sprig for poison.
I don't like where this is going.
On a blade will make a zealot sit down and rethink his gods. Now keep moving. Stone first, experiments later.
Pam doesn't look like much has changed since Oblivion Crisis here.
Deadlands are nothing if not consistent. Bones, heat, and things that want you dead. Eyes up. Those tusks ahead mark a patrol route.
Each and age, same ash, same temper. The lattice near the spires hums twice, pauses, then bites. We turn on the pause or we roast.
Comforting, really. Like a tavern that never changes the stew.
Agreed, Reitrich. Then cut across when the plume dips. Sigil Spire should be behind that ribbed arch. No collecting more samples until the stone is in the bag.
Please stop!
Damn it.
No collecting more samples until the stone is in the bag.
Trouble is in the air here.
What was that? Ha! Found you!
This is the power of the Telvanni.
Behold my power!
Watch where you are hitting Sarah.
Everyone guide me!
Enjoy your last breath. You won't get away. Just remember, that was your decision.
What's with that pulsing? It almost feels like I'm in some sort of like rave or something.
Are you ready?
Oh, it's this?
Let the cold consume you.
Takes care of that.
Surrounded.
Azura bless you.
Smell. No one escapes.
Was a coward. Didn't even put up a proper fight.
So much work.
I guess there isn't anything else over here.
Come forth from oblivion.
After this, I think I need to go and yeah, I need to mess around with some of my spells. So I'll need to go to the museum and take a look. Yeah, it's not worth going over there just to loot. Indeed, she is dead. Don't know what yeeted me into the lava.
I am never alone.
Okay, don't know why they spawned all the way over there.
Come on! Over
Where
here!
are you?
I'll see you.
What was that?
Shadow hides you.
Whoops. Oh well. Guess it's something I'll have to sell.
Challenger is... There you are, weakling!
Let the cold consume you. The power of Magnus is at my command.
I'll see you burn. Out! And make this only a fool lets himself get surrounded.
Seems you've bloodied your knuckles a few times. Your wound seems serious. Seems you've bloodied your knuckles a few times. Your wound seems serious. All right, let's get out of here. I'm happy with these two new blades. They will make fine displays in the museum.
Move now. Heat's rising and the spies are watching. I'll take rear. You keep that stone high and the blade sheathed.
Agreed. No examining trophies until we are back in Montes. Stay within my wards, Babylon. And step only when I count. Zargo. Yes, museum later.
Let the cold consume you!
Marks between the slab flows and do not touch the red sand that shivers. It bites.
And if anything with horns asks for the stone, I'm going to tell them we lost it in the laundry. Left to places, much meat, then breathe on Berlina's 3 and we blink out.
Oh, I do wonder how they managed to break through Martin's barrier. It's quite the magical feat.
Focus on the blade in front of me, not philosophy. Left knee, then the throat. Do not step past my mark.
The barrier broke where the lattice was thinnest, relay stones bound to old gates and fed by mortal rites. We can just... Ward up and keep pace.
Huh?
Zargo, artillery comes the top here and asks about barriers. Zargo...
Southern Guards are lovely this time of year, Lord.
3 breaths on Berlina's count.
I won't tell the question under
What was
later when
that?
a kinvil undead.
Oh, no!
Jenassa, I've got your flank if you think's right. Archmage, stone high, feet light, bridge in 5 steps.
Now you'll pay! I'll kill you if I have to!
I'll see you in pieces.
How was care of that?
Where to next?
I'm confused. Why do I need to go all the way over there? Guess we'll find out.
Hey!
Let's just make our way out. Don't get too deeply engaged. Don't let the vigilance focus too much on me either.
Take me?
I'll cut any zealot. Otherwise, we pass like ghosts.
Here's your shares. I'll give them a college extraction line and keep moving. Jezargo was down, hands empty.
There's no escape.
Jezargo trips their senses with the heart.
Respectable citizen.
Come on! Come on! You won't get the best of me! You call yourself a Nord?
You're as good as dead.
There?
You remind me of my cousin's
What
cat.
you want?
Kill that too.
This is the power of the Telvanni. All right, we made it out. Let's make a quick trip to the museum to drop off these blades.
Do it fast.
Agreed. I'll log both Captain's blades and a sigil stone in the intake ledger. Temporary quarantine until J-Zargo completes a hum test. "10 minutes to verify no Deadlands echo, then onto mounts with proper plaques. Still here.
Perfect! And label out, and nobody gets set on fire. I'll turn Warrior into a tasteful spotlight while you two make the paperwork look heroic.
Been a pretty good day, not going to lie.
A lot of history here.
Well, there's something I'm going to have to make a point of remembering.
This collection is the envy.
Let's see, which spells do I want to... This, yes. This I do just to give it an eye.
Artifact collectors everywhere.
There's so much to do, so little time.
Strife in the
Such an
world.
impressive space.
There certainly is still much beauty to behold.
Someone was leaving. Rush around. Don't want.
I not make a version of this spell? That would be sad. No.
Cleaned it up.
Sure, why not?
I could just get lost in this place for days.
So
Good.
much to do, so little time.
Reload this save. That's really annoying, because that's like a neat spell.
I don't.
This one I also can't. Well, that's getting annoying.
Oh, much about this stuff. I just keep it safe.
I'm glad I caught you.
Where else can you go?
On a whim the other night, I felt like seeing what the winking skeever might have in the way of local wines. I had a couple of glasses and played a game of cards for the first time in years. Oddly, I managed to win something that turned out to be rather impressive. Feel free to utilize it if you like, or display it.
I probably should have taken
Honestly thought that
those
There
blades
are a
to
lot
the
of wonderful
enchanting table.
resources in this
Quite
place.
interesting.
Oh well.
Plenty of maps and stories to go along.
I'll just switch to using Shroud Walk. Yes, this is also
With them.
lunacy. Most of them
let's
never
quick
even
save.
heard of.
let's take a look at that. Yeah, 100 and nearly double the time. That's a bit more convenient. Wonder if it has something to do with those spells being active? No, because the battle mage is gone. Oof. Also oof. I don't really need a new version of that. Okay, let's see if I can even pass this. Wait, what's the difference?
This is the power of the Telvanni.
Now,
Damage is the same. Oh, it persists for. They both persist. Sad. Didn't memorize did web, even though web was a bit premature. I'm only at 88 for alteration. But it seems that I can't really buff its slowdown as far as attack speed goes.
That book. Oh, yes.
Artifact collectors.
Okay, everybody talk all at once in the library. Oh, why not?
Painting in the hallway.
They both cost the same. This is Azura's time.
Such an impressive space, and so well suited to a museum.
Hadn't quite considered that possibility.
I'm always fascinated to see how people of a region have evolved and changed over the ages. The gamut from
Okay.
completely new to
Maybe I should use this spell.
changed.
Trying to think on if there's anything else that I can really do as far as conjuration goes. I should be looking here instead. Can't really do anything with the summons to make them last longer, it seems. That was said that I couldn't get this to deal more damage. Couldn't fix this even with its name issue. Bad. Oh. Wonder why. What about anything that's low? $33.49. 339. That for now and see if we can find a better one. Wait, is this a concentration? Oh. No. I don't know why it did seconds. Only other thing I can think of is games. Just have to wait on. Like, I want to focus on illusion as much as possible, but there's only so many ways to use illusion, and when you're just dealing with a handful of enemies, it's just better to go destruction in the end. We'll just legendary this. I'm at 79. I wonder if I can make enough potions to get to 80, so that way I can start harvesting again.
I find the ancient Nordic Sarthal display fascinating. Probably my favorite.
Everyone seems to
I
be in
could
great
just get
spirits.
lost.
Whoops. There it is.
In this place for days.
Despite all the strife in the world, there certainly is still much
It's quite
beauty.
fascinating
like a
how
good
by
meal,
merely
good
being
company.
enchanted, an otherwise normal object can withstand the wears of time much more than their mundane counterparts do.
I'll make sure it's going down. Oh, it is. Yeah? Okay, yes. The sidebar is moving. They're being put away. Who will be the last? Vigilance report. How sad. Probably shouldn't be surprised given that it was a V.
Nothing beats the view of the night sky from in here.
Artwork around this place is beautiful.
Okay.
Gills has recovered many of the relics you see on display.
We have relics and antiquities from all over Temria, except here.
Do remember, there are entire galleries upstairs as as well.
A welcome, China. Master Ori knows his trade well.
Please keep any food and drink in the reception hall area. Thank you.
Something on your mind? Well, my sister doesn't come to River very often. But she sends a letter every now and then, just to let me know she's alive. She can take care of herself, but that does not mean I don't worry. Oh, I think she moves around. She can't really live in a city. She's kind of a witch.
I don't miss.
Be careful on the stairs. They can get slippery sometimes.
Oh, good. And here I thought this conversation was going to be awkward. Well, now it's awkward for another reason. Not all witches are good witches. Actually, I think my sister is the only one. Funny how that works out.
Enjoy
2 years free? I'm very poor with time, especially when I'm adventuring with my favorite companion. As for her last letter, well, that has also been a very long time. Too long, which makes me worry. We should stop by the Sleeping Giant Inn. Maybe someone has heard something.
So much work.
Alright, I guess we'll need to switch up companions at some point. What is she wearing?
Well met.
You might take a moment.
Until next
let your
time.
eyes adjust.
But for now, we're just gonna save an end stream. So that will be all. Bye.